Good morning. Yes. Nice dry, sun's out, happy days. A little bit chilly, but we're on our route. Okay, what we got on the agenda today? Right, bit of a strange one. Husband and wife new build. Husband wants a bit of exposed brickwork inside, okay? Wife doesn't. Or wife is not keen on the idea, should we say. So, we have a games room we're building. So I've said, look, let me drop back on the games room and do a test panel. Because there's nothing better than seeing a test panel in amongst the walls up to see what it looks like. Now, the husband loves a bit of detail. So we sent over drawings of dog tooth, herringbone, etc. And I've gave my advice that that shouldn't be. A normal exposed wall wants to be like just a wall that hasn't been plastered. Okay? So, I know they're going for fixture and fittings. I've gone down as far as spoke to the architects, and they're going for a lot of ironmongery. So a lot of exposed piping, the industrial look. So this would look absolutely fantastic. So I've persuaded them to use these stocks. I've been down and sorted a good 500 out. Now I'm hoping these roughly pointed with a bit of timber, okay? Setting off with the ironmongery exposed pipes is gonna look unbelievable. So I'm hoping. I did say to the customer, I ain't got to say nothing. Once the wall's done, it'll do the talking. I'm sure they was like hotels converted to like your harvesters and stuff like that, and it was really enjoyable because we had to build it wrong, you know, just smudge, throw a batting, you know, all the broken bricks. So for example, the contour of this header, you know, chuck it in, it is part of the character, you know, malt it, brush it off, put the joint on, and it'll come out, you know. And it is hard because especially if you're doing new builds, you're used to so consistent bricks, your flattens and stuff, you know, putting them in, racing away. So sometimes this works nice because you paid from the head down and not paid from the shoulders down. So yeah, she's up. Let's get the next one up. Good.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Well, should we have a go at this? Yeah, go for it. Come on then, Bruce. 2 minutes to answer 7 questions. Each question's worth 2 points part of the pack question, where there's many points and there are answers. Bruce, let's see if you're on the board. The Bangles lead singer Susanna Hoffs celebrates her birthday today. Is she 60, 61 or 62?
Thank you very much, Ellen. And there'll be
few more winnings in part 2. Now, James Taylor, you got a friend.
And you need a helping hand. And I've been holding on to
corners of demise, matter of my piece on the side. Find another mother, get another doctor, seek another healer. Cause this paranoid's flashing so blue. Tell me something true. Honesty and ill-favored policy, apparently hurt by things we don't respect, loved by things we soon detest. Go put your mind at rest. Tiresome, perfect consciousness. No more memories to chase. Everything I couldn't keep, fade into reluctant sleep. Seclusion in the walls I rent. Let the silence aid the vent. Don't bury your head in the sand.
She is 57. Which pop singer will sing the national anthem at his inauguration? Lady Gaga will be singing. Joe, you have to have a look. Let's be honest, we've all been there. List as many celebrity fitness instructors or celebrities who released a fitness video as you can.
The motivation, Joe Wick, especially with like a Gorka Marquez,
You said it. It was announced this week that which member of the extended royal family has signed a book deal and is set to release a romantic book.
I'm going to go Meghan Markle.
No, it's Sarah, the Duchess of York. Yeah, do you remember she did all those budget things like that? She's now doing in Mills and Boon. Here we go. A video went viral this week showing 2 bears playing in the snow at a Doncaster wildlife park. Which type of bears were they?
I'm going to say.
First of all, is Catwoman a hero? I think she's a supervillain.
She's people still.
No, she doesn't. She made a great effect. You told me. What on earth are you talking about? Ant-Man, Aquaman, Batgirl, we could have had. We said Captain Marvel. All the ones in Iron Man and Spider-Man and Submarine and Superman. Wonder Woman.
That's what I meant.
Rubbish.
Instead of Catwoman.
Lady Gaga, Alejandro. I was trying to get paparazzi. I always remember us this way. I think we'd have counted Shallow as a big hit. I'll never let them get telephone. You and I. Yeah, they're alone. So I'm doing a little something here. Ollie Alexander.
Only, yes. From years and years and years.
I didn't know that he was. He's a really, really good actor.
He actually trained as an actor. He says he was a career kid. Took him in a different direction. I was led to audition because I haven't seen him act. And then he walked and he sat down and he started doing that part. Literally, Michael, within about 10 seconds. I could have just gone, right, that's fine, let's do it. I like it. coincides with the 80s and the 90s and into the 21st century as well. We've all lost friends who
because you show a sort of, funnily enough, a musical set in the French Revolution. Because the first person I ever came across was a lovely lady in the cast of Les Mis who got poorly and we lost her. And that was the first time it really raised its head that I'd heard about it. So that really
such a common story. So yeah, we couldn't afford to rise to Les Mis. So marvellously, I the brand new musical called the French Revolution with a laugh. It's enormous.
I don't see it wrong for 5 years.
I beg your pardon. I put money into this.
This was your most personal bit of writing. Is there a lot of you in it? Are any of the characters that you identify with mostly? I mean, there's the lovely Welsh character.
I was in 1981. I left Swansea. I didn't actually go to live in London. All my friends, we all belong to this youth group here in Swansea. They're fabulous, funny friends. And they went to London and they lived in the flat and they called it the Big Palace. And that's exactly what I put on screen. It's not exactly what's biographical. I'm very lucky that it's full. I think every single line, if you were forensic detective, you could trace every single line I've written this over all 5 hours. Someone real who really lived with you and we loved, who lived their life and sadly it was taken away too soon. Every single line of it is tucked in them.
And it's a full message. Especially at times like this, we're going.
Good, okay, she's up. Listen, made a little bit of a mistake. By letting the bricks out overnight, I think they're going to be a little bit damp, just smearing the muck a bit, give it that little bit of character look. Maybe a bit too wet, you know, as you can see here. It's really come out there. But listen, what we'll do, we'll come back tomorrow and give her a wire brush, and it will give it an authentic look, that sort of smudging look, that rough look what we're going for with these stocks. So, listen, we live and learn, and we're learning every day. This time of year, perhaps wrong mistake leaving them out, but we got through it at the top with a dry one. Good, so help me out, a little bit of timber. We're going to give her a once over, fill the joints up, then I'm going to come back tomorrow and give her another head and towel and a good brush off tomorrow morning, because it's still going to be damp, because we're losing light now. It's about 3:10, so it's due to get dark in about probably 50 minutes. So let's get on and see how we get on.
Up in corners of demise, matter of my piece on the side. Find another mother, get another doctor, seek another healer. Cause this paranoia's flashing so blue. Tell me something true. Honesty and ill-favorite policy, apparently hurt by things we don't respect, loved by things we soon detest. Go put your mind at rest. Tiresome, vivid consciousness, no more memories to chase. Everything I couldn't keep fade into reluctance.
I seem to work with stocks or reclaimed bricks literally 80% of the time. And you know what, sometimes it is draining, and sometimes you want to go on a new build and just lay consistent bricks to gauge, you know, and get them down. Sometimes when you're working with stocks all the time of reclaim work and you're making stuff give a feature, it can be draining mentally, because you're trying to lay things wrong. You can't overthink the process. Not lay them wrong, that's the wrong word. Lay them so they get the character, you know, lay and leave. That's the sound I got taught. You know, sometimes I watch these videos and you go on site and, you know, you're smashing it down, and, you know, it's nice to get a few miles, have you? It's like having a Porsche and you're doing all short journeys. Every now and then you just want to put your foot down and zoop and go on. But listen, I've done days before. I went back into full-time football on site, hours bashing and stuff, you know. And then I'd moan about that and want to be, I think, oh, I hate being a line monkey. I want to do a bit of character work, you know. Everything I've been taught, I want to put it into practice. So, if you've got the Porsche, you want to know what the Lamborghini drivers are, so they say. So, yeah. Good, right, let's get some messy on her. Get her covered up, just in case we have a little bit of frost overnight. It's not scheduled, but the forecast is loads of rain again. Shocking, you know, bloody weather, just non-stop at the minute, time of year. There it is, in the trade. You all know what she's like. So what I'll do is, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to drop down here. I've got a nice cushy little number tomorrow. We're having a consultation on a fireplace locally to me. So I'll drop down here before I give her a good circular brush. I remember we done this, I had the same problem years ago with this, and what we've done is we come back the next day and we've got Essian, big roll of Essian, and rubbed it all round, and you're doing it and you think, oh my god, it's smearing to bits. But when we come back a couple of days later and then give it a stiff brush off, it looked amazing. It just looked, give it the character, you know. So this brick here, you can imagine, especially if they have all the heating pipes exposed, the ironmongery, it's going to look unbelievable. You imagine all the copper pipes going down, you know, or painted black pipes and stuff. So, yeah. So what I'll do now is I'll meet the client down here probably Tuesday or Wednesday, and we'll go over. Now, I've done a simple test panel here. I didn't do English bond. I didn't put no feature. We've done stretcher bond because it matches the outside. Could I have done it in lime? Maybe give it a little bit of a feature. In my experience, when you're using the red stock, the white lime sort of is really loud coming at you. Almost looks like it's false brickwork, you know. So I'll explain that to the client, and if they want to go white lime inside, then or white cement, then we'll do that. But for me, the dark mortar with the red stock, with the ironmongery, I think this is going to be the best look. So listen, catch you in the morning. So you guys want to meet the Oddie? Here he is. Here's my son Sammy boy. He looks a lot like me, especially when he folds his arms. Sammy's 15. I'm homeschooling him at the moment because we had trouble at school, because Sammy likes a fight, don't you, Sam? So academically very clever, in set one for everything, but always up and down the school like Oz Jaws, you know. Just trying to get him out of jail if he's fighting. So I'm teaching him the discipline. So he's starting on the odd and he's learning, and he's getting a few bricks down as we go. So let's see what he's about. There you go, good boy. There you go. Push off, Sam. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. Turn it up a bit, Sammy. Hey, morning. Up. Come on. Work to be done. Sun's out. A little bit of frost on the ground this morning, but by 8:30, you'll be getting them down, boys. Come on. Right, turn up this morning. Get this brushed off. Get this done. Yeah, she's lovely. She is lovely. Right. About these timber tools that I use, right? Now listen, when you come back next day, there's a little bit, or you might have a little bit of overspill on the mortar, and you got bits like that, and you got to cut off. What we do is I use the other bit of tool, okay? And what I do, especially a driver like this, where I've come back to rub it up, is I just put them over, and the timber will take off a lot. Any snots, any big snots we've got, without smearing the work. Definitely worth investing in one, okay? Right, she's done. Bosh! There you go, another one. Right, looking forward to the concentration tomorrow, looking forward to showing the client this. So I'm going to get her covered up and I'm going to get on and move on to my next job. Guys, listen, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for me. My boy runs this YouTube channel, so I'll get on and read the comments every now and then. And listen, negative, positive, I take them all on board. No, I promise you I do. No, I'm lying. Listen, that's what it's all about. It's a bit of banter. So listen, be safe. Get them down, guys. Take pride in your work and let's go. Bush.